This is the story of Ivan and Patricia, the couple that we celebrate today on their most important day, their wedding. It is a story of two lives moving in their own directions until fate decided it was time for their paths to cross. Ivan's chapter began in 1993 as the first son of Vicky and David. 3 years later, his brother Vince arrived to join the crew. Growing up, Ivan was a quiet and obedient lad. He spent his days in the company of his cousins and a favorite companion, Woody from Toy Story. He learned early on that being a deputy meant being loyal and kind. As he moved through his school years, Ivan gathered a circle of good friends, many of whom he found in high school. But as the real world approached, he headed to the University of Santo Tomas to study mechanical engineering. He even navigated a rather interesting angsty phase. A bit of a brooder perhaps, but he remained focused. He eventually passed the board exam and became an official mechanical engineer. Meanwhile, in 1997, the world met Patricia, the daughter of O'Day and Judith, and after a while, she was eventually joined by her brother Patrick and sister Dominique. While Ivan was quiet, Patricia was a little whirlwind of joy, her laughter ringing through every corner of her childhood. She carried a heart full of wonder, utterly enchanted by Disney princesses, especially Cinderella, and by the magic of family adventures that felt like their own fairy tales. In school, the stage felt like home. She loved to dance and sing, though mathematics was never quite her tune. Still, she was a bright child with a happy heart. Her journey led her to special education at Far Eastern University, where she found a few truly wonderful friends. Today, she lives out her calling as a preschool teacher, passing on that same sense of joy, wonder and warmth to her students. Now, isn't it curious? Their schools were neighbors, so close that a stray breeze could have carried their whispers from one campus to the other. And yet, they never met. Not then. You see, the universe is a very grand conductor, and it was simply waiting for the right beat. In 2024, fate used a rather unexpected tool to bring them together: a tennis accident. Ivan suffered a broken ACL, which led him to a new company for his recovery. It was there that a friend named Hera saw a spark of a possibility. She introduced Ivan to Patricia through social media, and one night, Ivan decided to send a message. The chemistry was undeniable. Within a single month, they were official. It was quick, but for them, it felt exactly right. By April of 2025, Ivan asked the big question, and Patricia said yes. But as we know, a true story isn't just about the ball. It's about what happens after the clock strikes midnight. Later that year, life tested them. Patricia suffered her own injury, a torn ACL. She had to walk a difficult road, one Ivan had walked before. And did he falter? Heavens no. He stayed. Every step, every appointment, every single day. Because true love, my dears, is not just found in the sparkling moments. It's found in showing up again and again. And so, the engineer and the teacher stand here today. They've grown, they've learned, and they've supported each other through the highs and the lows. To Ivan and Patricia, may your next chapter be the greatest adventure yet. And they lived happily ever after.